Hey, Roy, get a load of the new recruits we got here. Things are finally picking up around this place.
At your service, lovely ladies. I'm Lieutenant Roy Fokker. Very nice.
Somehow I knew he was going to single me out, and sure enough he did. I thought at the time he was the most conceited person I'd ever seen in my life. A week later, there was an enemy raid on the base, the first I had ever experienced. Roy and two others had just taken off from routine morning maneuvers and were flying over the Grand Teton Range when he spotted 5 enemy fighters coming in low, right in front of them.
What have we got here? It looks like 5 bogeys coming up dead ahead, men.
What do we do now, Roy? Go after him?
Uh-huh. Just follow me. We'll have some fun.
What?
Here we go.
He calls this fun?
Okay, Claudia, this last bandit is for you. Bullseye.
And that was the start of so many things. If my first impression of him was unfavorable, my second was even worse. I had been standing outside the place where I was billeted when I heard his car in the distance. He was 40 minutes late. You can imagine my shock and dismay when Roy drove up with 3 girls from the base in the car with him.
Hi. Gee, Claudia, sorry to be late, but I was thinking that if 2 were company, 5 would be a real blast. Besides, there's lots of room. Am I right, ladies?
Yeah.
Well, what are you waiting for? Come on, hop in.
No, thank you. Excuse me.
Wait a minute, Claudia.
Oh, let her go.
Yeah, come on, Fokker, let's go.
Let's all go to a party, Roy.
Oh, please, Roy.
She probably wouldn't be
Oh, my
fun.
head.
Come on.
In any case, my attitude certainly didn't seem to bother Fokker at all. In fact, he was constantly trying to find ways to get on my good side. Huh?
Well,
I wish you wouldn't come up here while I'm on duty.
come on, Claudia. I'm only trying to apologize to you.
Don't bother, Lieutenant.
Radar shows 5 enemy
Okay,
planes
be
approaching
stubborn.
from the east.
They're attacking!
I'll be seeing you later. Gotta go.
And with that, he dropped the gift in my hand and ran to a ship. Can you imagine? I didn't know what to do, so I put it in what had become my Roy Fokker drawer.
That's right. They have now made contact. Oh, Claudia, I'll need some help over here.
One of them. After a few not too discreet inquiries, I finally managed to locate him in one of the hangars where they build experimental ROBOTECH aircraft. Oh, he was looking at one of them in the way I wished he would look at me. And as I approached him, I actually felt I was intruding. Hello there, Roy.
Hello there yourself. Well, hi, Claudia. I can't believe it's you.
Well, don't believe it, Roy. It's only because I have some things to return to you.
I don't get this. Why are you returning this stuff now? Well, if you say so. Nobody can win them all. Except for this honey right here. It's the prototype of the new Veritech fighter that our engineers have just developed. Its firepower and speed are greater than any other Robotech fighter in existence, and I'll be the very first pilot to test her out. Just thinking about flying this baby makes my head spin, Claudia.
Goodbye, Roy.
Huh? Well, come on, Claudia, don't leave yet.
You had said that you were exhausted and wanted to go to bed early that night, which was fine with me because I was working early shifts in the control tower that week. I think I had only been asleep for about an hour when the telephone started ringing. I guess I was pretty groggy because I had the impression the phone had been ringing for a long time before it woke me up. You must have been completely exhausted because you didn't even stir as I checked the time. And I must confess that I wasn't particularly anxious to get out of that warm bed myself. I just couldn't imagine who would be calling at that hour. Lieutenant Grant speaking.
Hello, Claudia. Did I wake you up? I hope you weren't sleeping.
Roy, is that...
I've got to see you, Claudia. Please, you can't say no.
Do you have any idea of the time?
It's midnight, so what?
Are you crazy?
No, listen, is it okay if I come up?
What? You can't be serious.
I have never been more serious in my life. Okay, why don't you come out here then?
Come out where, Roy?
The phone booth right in front of your apartment.
You're here?
Yes, I'm here. Now, it won't take long. Will you come?
Wait there. Would I come? Oh, wild horses couldn't have stopped me. All of a sudden, that heavy rain outside became a light spring shower. All that mattered to me was that he was out there.
Hi. Sorry to ask you out in this raging rainstorm. but I just had to see you, Claudia.
Oh, look at you. You're soaking wet.
Oh, don't worry about it. Okay? I shouldn't have come.
Boy, is there something wrong?
Something wrong? Yeah, you might say so. I saw you standing there outside the hangar the other day. Well, it bothered me a lot. It probably didn't mean anything to you, but there's a reason why I act like that sometimes, and I just wanted to explain it to you. See, I've never told anyone my deepest feelings, Claudia, but I want to share them with you. So listen, please. Every pilot has to live with fear, especially because he knows the consequences of the smallest mistake. And every time a test pilot goes up, he wonders if it'll be the last time. But we do what we have to and force ourselves to go up anyway. It can be more dangerous than combat because you have more time to think about what you're doing. And lately, I've become convinced that the next time will be it for me. It'll be the last time.
Why do you do it then? If that's the way you feel about it, to continue is insane. Why don't you just walk away from it? Why keep risking your life expecting to die?
Because I know that the fear is temporary and sooner or later it'll pass, like it always has. So many times before. Besides, who else is going to do it? I mean, there's a desperate need for experienced pilots. You know that. The war crippled our military capabilities, and those of us who survived that have a responsibility to future generations. Believe me, I can't walk away. Which finally brings me to the reason I came here tonight, Claudia. It's true that in the past I've liked having a lot of girls around, but I can't talk to any of them. Am I being clear? Don't you see? I need someone to talk to about these things, just like tonight, Claudia, and the only person I can think of now is you.
It's okay. I'm here.
Please forgive me. I mean, those girls meant nothing to me, Claudia. Nothing. Nothing.